everyone and welcome to today's video. Grab yourself a cup of coffee, we're gonna have a little chit chat. A little bit of a story time. Well, it's not really story time, you know, it's just a moan, isn't it? You know, let's have a bit of a moan. Speaking of moaning, like I've touched on these topics before, just seeing someone run across there. And I've done a video about it years ago. I'm talking years ago about toxic positivity, and I see it more and more all the time, and it's just like I see certain people doing it and you're just like, it's all very well being positive and seeing the good in things and, you know, having a positive outlook, but pushing down or ignoring negative emotions is not a good idea in the long run, okay? We're not built to just feel one thing. We're not meant to be like this, you know, all the time. I'm so happy all the time. Oh, you know, we're meant to have a myriad of emotions. It's okay to say, well, this has upset me, or this hasn't made me feel very nice, or that delay has really, you know, annoyed me. You know, you don't need to be, oh, well, you know, but, you know, I'm grateful I did this. Yes, we're all grateful. We all know, you know, but you're allowed to feel. Because if you carry on just pretending that you're like all the time, one day you're going to snap, because you have to release, these emotions have to come out somewhere. And so that's my thing on that. But it's funny because I was talking about this years and years and years ago. And I can go deeper into this and delve in on, you know, what I think of certain motivational speakers and stuff like that. You know, I have a real, something just doesn't sit right with me with it. But anyway, that's that. In other news, I wanted to show you 2 candles I bought because I know the whole of Europe is having a massive heat wave. And here in the UK, we're lucky to have this kind of cool weather because the heat waves, not for me. So it's kind of autumny already, and I've bought these candles just in case, but I don't want to start them just yet. But then I'm thinking, what if we have a massive heat wave in September and October? That I won't be happy with. But anyway, I just thought I'd pick these up. These are Bath and Body Works, and you've got pumpkin bonfire and leaves. Leaves? Why am I saying it's so weird? Leaves? I have bought the 3-wick candle of leaves so many times, I can't even tell you. Go through my Instagram and you'll see, like, you know, circa 2010, and I'm still using this. Every so often, this is on my, like, fireplace shelf. Every so often, I'll walk past and I'll give it a sniff. The smell of it, oh my God, it makes me so happy. It's just so nostalgic to me because I used to always burn this. Oh my God, I could cry. It's so nice. I'm just like, you know when you're in a really nostalgic mood and you kind of seek, well, if you're a cozy seeker like me, you kind of seek these moods and these feelings. And the other day, I'd gone for a walk and it was raining and I got totally soaked. And I came home, put on my pajamas and my robe, made myself a cup of tea. It was raining and Harry Potter was on. And I was just like, you know, just cocooned in my little thing with my cup of tea. And I thought, oh God, it's that feeling, that really cozy feeling that I crave so much. You know, when you're just like, it was so nice. And it just reminds me of being a child. You know, when you're a child and it's magical and, you know, your snacks are made for you and, you know, you put on the sofa with a blanket. I don't know. It's just that kind of thing. And I just love that feeling of utter, I don't know what it is. It's a safety feeling maybe. I don't know. But I love it and I chase it. I chase the cozy feeling, the nostalgia, anything nostalgic. Like, you know, if I'm feeling particularly anxious, I will put on, like, and I'm on the sofa, I'll put Only Fools and Horses on, or something that's reminiscent of my childhood, that's very comforting, that's kind of old school. It just, I don't know what it does. It just relaxes me. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah. Did I describe what Leaves smells of? Oh, crisp red apple, golden nectar, warm clove, spice, and essential oils. It's the best one. And I just got these mini ones just for now. And then the other one is pumpkin bonfire. I love, oh my God. You know, there's like words for things like when you like something, like you know, the sun or the rain. I love the smell of bonfire, like smoky bonfire. I am obsessed with that smell. If I'm walking and I smell that, I feel like I've been transported to the Dickensian times, and it's just like I have such a affinity with it. I find these things very magical, like cobbled streets. We've got a lot of cobbled streets, and walking up a cobbled street in autumn with a bonfire smell is just, oh my goodness. And I was thinking about this yesterday, and I think it reminds me of back to my childhood again, going to Brownies. And it was Halloween, and it was very windy, and I always thought of all the witches flying about. And we were going to Brownies, and it was that school time era, that when you had little, you know, things to go to, and you were out and you were bundled up, and it was autumny, and it was just, oh my goodness, magic. So that's what, I just love that smell. I love it. I found a good milk. It's the Mama Oats, amazing, love it. It's making my coffee taste good, because every time I've gone for coffee, I told you this before, you know, I have issues, as I normally do. Right, okay, so I wanted to tell you about my nails, right? Okay. I don't know about you, but I'm somebody that, I'm very polite, okay? I don't cause any dramas. I'm very friendly, you know. It's just, I try to you know, I navigate everything, and this is with everything. I feel like I'm constantly navigating tones, people's responses, facial expressions, things like that. Anyway, I always enjoy going to get my nails done. That's like something I enjoy. I think, oh, it's lovely. I get to sit down for 45 minutes, have a little chat, enjoy getting my nails done. And the last time I went, I was really looking forward to it. And I've had this person before, and I've been there before, and I've had a French gel manicure. I've got, like, the first time I was like, oh, I was thinking of gel manicure, French. And the girl was like, this was a young girl I hadn't had before. She's like, oh, I can do that for you, yeah. I was like, oh, great. So I didn't think anything of it, and this time I sort of brought a picture with me just to show. And I came in, and I was really excited, and I sort of got my phone out, and she's like, oh, you're right, yeah, fine. I was like, yeah, I was thinking of this today. And I showed the picture, and her response just, I don't know if this is just, I'm a sensitive soul or what, but she was just like, no, I haven't got time. No, I haven't got time for this today. You know, French manicure is extra. It's level 1. It's classed as nail art, so it's extra. So if you want to book that in, you're going to have to book that in extra, because it's level 1 nail art. And I was like, okay, that's fine. I'll just go with something else. I didn't know that. And she just kept saying, well, you know, it's extra. And I was like, that's fine. But if you're like me, you get really, slightly embarrassed, because she was so loud, and sort of everyone was sort of looking. It's like, you'd have thought I'd asked for some lurid extra service in a brothel. Do you know what I mean? Like, it just made me feel so horrible. And I was so, like, taken aback and flustered, whereas I didn't even know what I wanted to do anymore. I was like, oh no, that's fine. I was kind of switching between the two colours anyway. I'll just go for pink. And I was sort of looking through the pink colours and just looking for a nude. And you know when you suddenly get really, like, you feel like you've just been told off. Anyway, I ended up going with a pink, right? And I said, can you please put my nails down really short? She's done my nails before. She knows I have them clipped really short. That's how I have them done. And I said, just really, really short, please, and squoval. but she was filing them. She wasn't clipping them down. So then she filed them all. I mean, these are far too long for me. She'd filed them all, and then she was like, is that okay for you? And I thought, I was so worried to even say, actually, I want them taken down a bit more, in case she said, oh, that's extra. If you want your nails clipping, you got to book that in extra. So I didn't, I was like, no, that's fine. That's great. That's fine. That's lovely. Okay, great. So I just went with that, and yeah, and already they're annoying me because I don't ever have them this long. I have them kind of cut short. And I just left feeling like, no, at the end she was really nice. Like, oh, you know, she is normally really nice. Oh, you know, you've got some points. You can have the points taken off next time. And I was like, okay, great. But I just felt like I daren't ask for a French manicure. I daren't go in there and ask for it again. Do you know what I mean? It's just like, I would have preferred if it was like, oh, that's classed as nail art, it's going to be extra. I can do it for you next time. I can't do it for you today because I won't be able to fit it in. But it was just the way that she reacted, and it just knocked me for 6, and it just really bothered me. And I thought, you know, come on, I'm not a difficult client. I don't come in there with all these people come in with all sorts of things. You know, I just don't understand the response. But anyway, and the thing is with me, I can go somewhere for years and years and years, and one thing happens and I'm like, so I'm kind of thinking when plus you can never get an appointment, it's always booked, you've got to book a million years in advance, and I like to kind of book as and when. But now I'm thinking I'm going to just get the gel removed and just do my nails myself. I know I say this, but because I'd had my nails done with someone else previously there, and I said I like them really short, wasn't short enough. I like them clipped down, but oh God. And then I get really annoyed with myself because I feel like, why am I not an authoritative person? Why? I feel like people don't take me seriously. I feel like anywhere I go, it's like, and this is the anxiety talking, that I'm some sort of joke. I don't know. It's so weird. I just find everything really difficult sometimes, even just like ordering a coffee. I've said this before, haven't I? I mean, I'm just a bit, you know, wobbly. But it just really, if you're someone like me that's quite sensitive and maybe a bit shy, and someone just snaps at you like that, you're just a bit like, oh, I didn't know. Like, I did not know. Sorry. And it was just me like going, oh, you know, whereas the other person would say, oh, look, I'm really sorry. But whereas the only reason I'd asked for it was because I'd had it done before. The other girl did it before, the same, no problem. So I didn't know, has that changed? And I thought maybe the nail clipping has changed. God, yeah, you know, I don't know. So that's that story. And I know a lot of you don't get your nails done because you don't like sitting in the salon for ages. And actually, like I said, I was enjoying it because I like when there's several of us having, you know, people having chats. But there's so many new nail places that open, and there's so many people. Oh, this top looks weird, doesn't it? I'm sweating talking about this. And there's so many, like, what do you call it? Individual businesses now. So I might try that, but I think I'm just going to get them taken off for now. Yeah. There we go. This is a really rambly video. So if you've made it this far, thank you. Please give me a thumbs up if this resonates with you. If you've just clicked on and you've never seen me before and you're like, oh my God, what are you talking about? You know, you have to get to know me first. That's just it, isn't it? So in other news, on my lips, I've got on today, it's this, I'm trying to use this lip liner. It's this Laura Mercier hazelnut tea. And it's just kind of, I'm trying to make it work. And then I've just gone over the top with MAC Kind of Sexy. you know. And I've washed and blow dried my hair today. And a lot of you said, oh, it grows really fast, which it does, you know, it does grow really fast. And bear in mind, I haven't blow dried my hair for like weeks, because when it's this blonde and you try and blow dry it, well, for me anyway, oh my God, it just becomes like a nest and it balls up. And it doesn't matter how much I've put Olaplex on today, I've put all the stuff, doesn't matter how much, you know, it still balls up and it drives me insane. So I did have an appointment, I think in August. I've cancelled that. This is my phase right now. I'm like, nope, I was going to go for a T-section. I've cancelled that. I'm now going to go, I think my next appointment is like 10th of October, which is like a million years away. But it's not that I can't, the highlights grow out so quickly and I'm just like, oh, you know, I'm just having a mare with myself at the moment, as per usual. Yeah, so let me know if any of these kind of things resonate with you. Are you similar to me? Because I feel like I'm like just a freak basically because of my weird thoughts and feelings about things. And people say, oh, you shouldn't care what people think, da, da, da. But I do, but I'm always envious of those people that kind of, you know, command a room or like, you know, manage a team, or like I could never even do that. Like I was saying about like people that, you know, give you an invoice, right? And like when they do the invoice, I'm like, oh my God, I've got to pay it, da 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 da. But if it was me, I'd be feeling bad for giving the invoice. That's how I would be. I'd be like, you know, if you could, you know, oh gosh, oh, do you mind if you just could pay me? That'd be lovely. Oh, I don't mind if you can't. Don't worry, no mind. Oh, I drive myself nuts. Anyway, that's that. I'm starting a new book. I'll let you know if it's good. I haven't started it yet. I've just read the synopsis, so I'll save that. I'm watching Traitors Australia. Brilliant. I loved the English Traitors. It was fantastic. Loved it. Love this kind of thing. So I'm watching the Australian one, which is brilliant. Really enjoying that. Other than that, there's really nothing on TV, and that's usually the way in the summer, isn't it? You've got to wait till September to get some good telly on. So yeah, I hope you're all doing very well. Please leave your video requests below and have a chat with me in the comments. Come and say hello on my Instagram. And I will talk to you soon. Bye.